Welcome back, my friends, to My Utmost for His Highest for July 18th. The mystery of believing. Let's look at Acts 9, verse 5. Acts 9, verse 5 says, I'll start with verse 4. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Who are you, Lord? Saul asked. I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting, he replied. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do. The mystery of believing. Through the miracle of redemption, Saul of Tarsus was instantly changed from a strong-willed and forceful Pharisee into a humble and devoted bondservant of the Lord Jesus. There is nothing miraculous or mysterious about the things we can explain. We control what we are able to explain. Consequently, it is only natural to seek an explanation for everything. It is not natural to obey, yet it is not necessarily sinful to disobey. There can be no real disobedience, nor any moral virtue in obedience, unless a person recognizes the higher authority of the one giving the orders. If this recognition does not exist, even the one giving the orders may view the other person's disobedience as freedom. If one rules another by saying, you must do this, and you will do that, he breaks the human spirit, making it unfit for God. A person is simply a slave for obeying, unless behind his obedience is the recognition of a holy God. Many people begin coming to God once they stop being religious, because there is only one master of the human heart, Jesus Christ, not religion. But woe is me if after seeing him, I still will not obey. Isaiah 6:5. Jesus will never insist that I obey, but if I don't, I have already begun to sign the death certificate of the Son of God in my soul. When I stand face to face with Jesus Christ and say, I will not obey, he will never insist. But when I do this, I am backing away from the recreating power of his redemption. It makes no difference to God's grace what an abomination I am, if I only will come to the light. But woe is me if I refuse the light. Isn't that interesting? He doesn't insist that we obey, right? He doesn't even insist that we believe, but he wants us to. And so we just need to be coming to him and say, Lord, I do believe in you, and therefore I want to obey. Because it is a relationship. It talked about in there about, maybe the difference between religion, which a lot of people have, and they think, oh, I'm a Christian because I go to church and do these certain things or say certain things over and over. But it's really a relationship with him. And then when you have a relationship with him, then you want to obey. Just like when you love your mom and dad, or you love your spouse, or you love a friend, you want to please them, right? You want to do things that make them happy. Well, it's the same with God. Because I love him, I want to obey. He's not insisting that I have to obey. And so that's kind of a difference with that too. And then I love this part right here. When I stand face to face with Jesus Christ and say, I will not obey, he will never insist. But when I do this, I am backing away from the recreating power of his redemption. He wants to redeem me, but if we don't want to obey him, we just kind of back away from him, spiritually. So I hope today, my friend, that you don't back away from him, that you love him so much that you want to obey in everything you do. And obeying can just be easy. It can be opening the door for someone. It can be waving to someone while you're walking. I'm always walking and waving to people, and might just cheer up their day. There's a lot of little things that you can do for people that it actually then is serving Jesus, because we are like his hands and feet, right? Jesus is no longer here on earth, but when we serve other people, we are obeying. So have a good day obeying God by surprising people by doing wonderful, kind things, making the world a better place. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of the My Utmost for His Highest devotional book by going to utmost.org. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoy2you.com. And I hope you go out and shine for him today. See you tomorrow.